Hi everybody, I'm Lisa Young Sutton, and it's time for another message from the universe through the Petit Lenormand. And I am using my Thelema Lenormand today. Beautiful deck that I love. Okay, let's see what the cosmos has for us today. Okay, I think I've already shuffled these enough. Let's see, the first card that feels good to me is, ooh, my favorite card. All right. Followed by a not so favorite card. All right, this is going to be good. I can feel it. I can feel this is going to be a good message. And the last card is the garden. Okay, so we have the stars, the whip, and the garden. Stars, whip, garden. And this is perfect because I am not seeing anything right off the bat. And this is what happens with new readers, right? This is what you experience all the time, I think, in the beginning. But I think all readers experience this at some point, right? Where you lay the cards and you say, what the heck does that mean? And when that happens, you get out your pen and pad and you write down what each of the cards means to you individually, right? Just look at them individually without worrying about what they mean as they relate to each other. First, you just want to get a grip on what they mean to you individually, right? And that will get your creative juices flowing. So we'll start with the stars. The stars is the card of plans, dreams, possibilities, guidance, and clarity. The whip is the card of conflict, disharmony, disputes, struggles, effort, and drama, right? And the garden is the public card. It's the card of other people, of the outside world, anything happening outside of yourself, all right? So now I'm in the flow here. Now the stars card is very much about your inner world. And that just popped into my head because what was the last thing I said about the garden? The garden is the outer world and everything outside of yourself. But the stars really relates to what's going on inside of you. It's your inner guidance system, your connection to God, source, your higher self, right? It's your plans, your dreams, your aspirations. All of that takes place within you. Now, what's standing between that and others, or between that, what's going on in your inner world and the exposure of those dreams and plans, is struggle. So there's disharmony between your dreams and maybe the dreams of others, or what others think about your dreams. Ooh. So the whip introduces resistant and opposing energy. And it's also a repetitive or drawn out energy. I mean, that's what the word protracted means that we see in the plot for this card. Protracted means prolonged. It's when something just won't quit, right? So the whip is the opposite of surrender. It's the opposite of allowing. It's the card of fighting and putting forth a lot of effort and struggle. Ooh, whips are attempts to control. And if you're trying to control anything or anyone outside of yourself, you're in for a tough life because you're doing it the hard way, right? So there's conflict between your own focus or clarity of intention and that of the masses or group mentality, which is the tendency for people to follow what's popular or trending at any given moment. Ooh, yeah. You know, these cards really describe what so many great thinkers say about keeping your ideas and plans to yourself until they've manifested. Because most people tend to believe only what they experience through their physical senses, and they will shoot down your ideas as impossible or ridiculous before you even have enough, before you have the chance to build up enough momentum to create them. They'll whip all those stars right out of the sky. And probably unintentionally, thinking they're doing you a favor, you know, thinking that they're sparing you from something that they went through or whatever. But you know, I'm seeing more here. If we look at the stars as clear-mindedness or clarity of intent or lucidity or focus, then the whip is saying that there's disharmony between that and all of the other energies out there in the world that are the accumulation of what everyone else is vibrating. Ooh, this is so important for card readers to understand. All right, because focus is the ability to concentrate on only one thing at a time. It's having one point of attraction or point of attention. That's the stars. Now the whip, followed by the garden, says there's conflict between this and too much information or news or ideas, all coming from others who think you should feel or think a certain way, generally the way they think or feel, right? So even though we're all actors in the same movie, because we're all living on this planet at the same time, we're all watching a different movie in our minds. I mean, one person is watching a love story, another is watching a comedy. That's definitely me. I definitely see life as one big comedy. Another is watching a drama. The scientific types among you are watching a documentary, and then still others are watching a horror film, and yet we're all sitting in the same theater. You wonder how that's possible, but that's exactly the reality of life on Earth, right? So what this means is that you've got to learn to coexist with others on the planet while continuing to watch your own movie. Okay, this is getting really good now. It's all coming together. All right, so if you're engaging with all of the world's drama, you will struggle to experience your own guidance. So put down that whip and let go. Follow those stars. My friends, follow your stars and know that everyone else on the planet should be doing the same. That's how we successfully coexist. And that's a popular word right now, isn't it? But coexisting is not the same as commingling. Ooh. Okay, because commingling is blending together in an attempt to make everyone the same. It's where we lose our identities or we lose our point of focus. But we're all individuals and supposed to be that way. Commingling has a purpose in the right time and place, but coexisting just is and should always be allowed. Coexisting is allowing, right? It's where we tend to our own lives while allowing everyone else to tend to theirs. It's wanting the best for ourselves and wanting that for everyone else too. It's knowing that there's enough love and well-being on this planet for everyone. It's when you free yourself from comparison and tend to your own creation while allowing everyone else to tend to theirs, so you're not struggling with them. Ooh. Okay, in contrast, commingling is the random coming together with whoever you happen to bump into. It's unintentional, and what happens when people have no point of focus but are wandering aimlessly through life, subject to everyone else's feelings and thoughts and ideas. I mean, too much commingling leads to losing your own identity and forgetting who you are and why you came. But don't confuse that with co-creating. You know, that's one of my favorite terms, right? Co-creating is the intentional alignment with others who are vibrating at the same frequency as you are. It's purposeful and very powerful. Ooh. Okay, so today or tomorrow, before you interact with anyone, establish your point of focus. Remember who you are and where you're going and why you're here, and show everyone else the same courtesy. That's coexisting at its finest, my friends. Oh, wow. Woo! Thanks for playing with me today. Thanks for watching. I will see all of you in the Lisa Loves Lenormand Facebook group and in the next video. Now, find your focus and then go play with your cards. Bye, everybody.